Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripasindhubi evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. To all our devotee listeners, and we're very happy to be back with you. And we're here, as always, to share some of the message of Srila Bhakti Rakkhak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, the founder Acharya of Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Math in Koladeep, Navadip, West Bengal, India, and of the message of Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj, who broadcast the glories of Srila Guru Maharaj, of the temple, and the very substance of what is devotional life, as given by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and as given by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and Srila Guru Maharaj Srila Bhakti Rakkhak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj. So with our obeisances to their lotus feet, I'm here today, going to share something about this verse of Mahaprabhu that we are constantly hearing about from Chaitanya Charitamrita, we're hearing about from Srila Prabhupada, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Sri Maharaj, and Srila Govinda Maharaj, Srila Gurudev. So this verse, Trinadapi Sunichena Taroriva Sahishnana Amanina Manadina Kitanya Sada Harihi. One who considers himself to be more humble than a blade of grass, more tolerant than a tree, who gives all honor to others, to everyone, without wanting honor for oneself, then this is the qualification. He is able to chant constantly the holy name of the Lord, he or she, of course. So this verse we are hearing, this is the formula for us, the formula given by Mahaprabhu for us all, and stressed by all of the acharyas for us to follow. So today I'm going to read from Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Sridhar Maharaj, about this verse. And so Srila Guru Maharaj giving illumination. This is found in the Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Math published edition of Upadeshamritam. And Srila Guru Maharaj is sorry. He's actually, Srila Guru Maharaj is telling us about our practices. I've got two things a little overlapping here, because humility, tolerance, giving honor to others. But actually, I was remembering humility, tolerance, giving honor to others from the third verse of the Shikshastakam prayers. This is to do with the third verse of the Sri Upadeshamritam. Kindly excuse my introduction, the way it has come, but let me just jump back a little bit, and then I'll be more on the spot. Kindly excuse. So the verse 3 of the Upadeshamritam. Alright. Utsahan nishchayad dharya tat kama pravatanat sanga tyagat sato vritahe shadbhir bhakti prasiddhyati. So, as given here, Srila Rupa Goswami, there is an overlap with all these things, by the way, but Srila Rupa Goswami, then he has given us the 6 principles which will ensure the success of pure devotional service. So, we'll start with this introduction. And so, this verse is, and as Srila Rupa Goswami, as the mouthpiece of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is telling us, there are 6 principles favorable to the execution of pure devotional service. Being enthusiastic, endeavoring with confidence, being patient, acting according to regulative principles such as Shravanam Kirtan, Vishnu Smaranam, hearing, chanting, and remembering Krishna, The fifth one is abandoning the association of non-devotees. And the sixth one, following in the footsteps of the previous acharyas. These 6 principles undoubtedly assure the complete success of pure devotional service. So kindly excuse. Here we're going to read the illumination of Srila Guru Maharaj from this 3rd verse of Upadeshamrita. And Srila Guru Maharaj is telling us. So, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakshak, Sridhar Goswami Maharaj. Devotion increases by these 6 practices. They should be our fare, our capital. Capital means, capital as in having capital of money, capital of wealth. Fare means this is our ticket, the fare to buy the ticket. They should be our fare, our capital for the journey. Utsaha, enthusiasm. Nishchaya, pure faith. Dharya, patience. Tat karma pravartana, perseverance or perseverance. To perseveringly go on doing the programs which are mentioned and required of us to do. Shravan, Kirtan and so forth. And Sangha Tyaga, leaving the opposite association, the anti-God association, and Sato Vritehe, accepting, try to accept the sentiments, the feelings, the nature of thought of the higher. We shall try to associate with the sadhus, the devotees, and give up everything that is anti-devotional. We must continue this program to the infinite. We must continue this program to the infinite, and thereby we shall find Him everywhere, the Lord. If we withdraw from it, we will see darkness. It cannot be truth. And if we are following the real path, then if we stop, it will simply be horrible for us. So, unconsciously, we will enter God's domain. It is the nature of the infinite. Sometimes He will seem to be very near. Sometimes He will seem to be very near, close by, and sometimes it will seem that, oh, I am making progress in the wrong direction. Again, at the next moment, no, I am all right. But from the background, it is all His play. So many things may come, but we must always keep the association of the genuine devotee. That is the most important factor. In the absence of that, we must keep the association of the scripture, the words and thoughts of the devotees. And that is our solace, our consolation, our capital, our everything, the holy books and the holy persons. We must think that we are infinitesimal on the way to have the infinite. We must think that we are infinitesimal on our way to have the infinite. A real sadhu is a concrete thing to us. Everything is almost abstract, but a sadhu is a concrete thing. In their heart we shall find existing feelings surcharged with God consciousness. And that is something tangible. We can converse with each other. That will seem to be something tangible. Otherwise, almost everything is abstract. We must pray to the Lord so that we may have the real help of a sadhu. Bhave Sri Chaitanya More Kori Bena Doya Kobe ami paive Vaishnava padachaya, which it means, when will such grace be granted from on high that I shall get the company of a real sadhu, a real friend on my way to the goal? And Srila Guru Maharaj saying, that is a great thing, very great capital, to have a partner on the way, the long way towards divinity. To have the company of a friend of equal interest is a great achievement. Sometimes we may also look to the negative side and think, if I leave this campaign, then with what am I to be satisfied? This mortal world? Should I aspire for that? No, 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 never. So, whether I get him or not, I have no other alternative but to go forward to the Lord of my conception. I cannot go back. I cannot be satisfied with the elements of the mortal world. I must seek the truth, eternity and happiness. And then Srila Guru Maharaj famously saying, virtue is its own reward. We should not be virtuous for the sake of something else. That I am on the real path, searching for the truth, is its own reward. And with this capital, we must go forward. We are searching after truth. We are searching after truth, eliminating falsehood. Dismissing all scent of falsehood, we are going forward. That is the reward. Such virtue is its own reward. So, according to our sincere consciousness, we will choose our company. What more can we do than this? A sincere seeker after truth can only find and select association according to their own conscience. We have no other alternative. Otherwise, we must be cheaters of ourselves. True to our conscience, we shall select our association. Who will be able to help us, Acha? True to our conscience, we shall select our association who will be able to help us on this long journey. Only the search after truth must be our first consideration, not any other thing. That we will get some name, fame, money or power, these things must not come into consideration when we are searching for a real companion. Only the truth and not any outside capital or temptation. Anya vilasa, karma, jnana, neither power nor rest, nor any fleeting desire or trifling thing, neither trifling acquisition, nor organized acquisition, nor idleness, nor salvation, entering into and being reduced to zero. None of these things should dissuade us. And that is my reading for today. It is about the third verse of Upadeshamrita, and Srila Guru Maharaj is so clearly giving us our guidance that we must come forwards, and in other places Srila Guru Maharaj is saying that coming forwards means we must leave some things and accept others. But first we must accept the others and leave the lower and accept the higher. And this is very much Srila Guru Maharaj. We must come forwards and forwards and forwards. We must select our healthy association, and according to our conscience, we will try to come forward under the guidance of that association. And then, what is that association? How will we associate there? What is association? Not like a mosquito on the sadhu's body drinking the blood, very close to the body, but not this kind of association. But the association is then given in the next verse, that we will offer gifts to the devotees. We will receive their remnants. We will reveal our mind. We will then inquire confidentially. This is what I'm thinking. Please tell me, is this helpful for me? And we shall accept prasadam from their hands. We shall offer prasadam to them. We shall offer for their satisfaction. So, step by step, we're being guided by Rupa Goswami, the very head of our sampradaya. Means Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is the head. But by his wish, his spokesman, his everything is Srila Rupa Goswami. And so, with these thoughts of how we must engage ourselves properly in our activities in this world, and to accept the favorable, and the most favorable will be to come to the sadhus and what they have written for us, the scripture. And so here, this is the purport, the commentary given by Srila Guru Maharaj, the illumination given by Srila Guru Maharaj for this verse of Sri Upadeshamritam. The 6 favorable principles to the execution of pure devotional service. Being enthusiastic, endeavoring with confidence, being patient, acting according to the regulative principles such as Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, etc. And the etc. are Padasevanam, and then worship, and then prayer, then Dasyam, then Sakyam, then Atmanivedanam. So this way we are remembering. And then number 5, abandoning the association of non-devotees. And 6, following in the footsteps of the previous acharyas. And then these 6 principles undoubtedly assure the complete success of pure devotional service. And then Srila Guru Maharaj came to stress, out of all of these, the association of the devotees is going to help us greatly on our journey. Hare Krishna. So many things may come, but we must always keep the association of the genuine devotee. That is the most important factor. And in the absence of that, we must keep the association of the scripture, the words and thoughts of the devotees. That is our solace, our consolation, our capital, our everything. The holy books and the holy persons. We must think that we are infinitesimal on the way to have the infinite. A real sadhu is a concrete thing to us. Jai. So this is our short reading this week. And however imperfectly presented, then still we know that these messages, if we can take to our heart, they are the very keys to open the doors to our greatest fortune. And these keys have come from our divine masters here, Srila Bhakti Rockok Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, and our divine masters Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and they are all bringing us Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, and our Rupa Nuga Guru Vaga. So Jai to Sri Upadeshamritam, Ki Jai, Sri Rupa Goswami, who presented this to the world as the mouthpiece of Mahaprabhu, the presenter of Mahaprabhu's teachings, Ki Jai, and Jai to our whole Sri Rupa Nuga Guru Vaga, Ki Jai. To all the listeners, Ki Jai, and Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda, Ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanandi, Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,